Earlier this month, 2 people were killed and at least a dozen more were hurt in a mass shooting in downtown Montgomery. Since then, 4 suspects have been arrested. One of those suspects, Javoric Whiting, has been released on bail. Governor Ivey criticized the release of Whiting and proposed expanding Aniah's law. So what could be added to Aniah's law? We verify.
Aniah's law has become a major part of Alabama's criminal justice system. But recently, Governor Kay Ivey has been discussing broadening the scope of the law to deny bail to more charges. So what charges could be added to Aniah's law? We verify. Our sources are the Alabama Constitution, Alabama Code Section 1513.3, and the 2022 ballot statement for statewide Amendment 1. Aniah's law is named after 19-year-old Aniah Blanchard, who was murdered in 2019 by a criminal defendant who was out on bail for multiple violent offenses. Before Aniah's law, Alabama's Constitution only allowed bail to be denied for capital murder. In 2021, the Alabama legislature proposed a constitutional amendment to change this. House Bill 131 proposed an amendment to Section 16 of the Alabama Constitution to create Aniah's law. In November of 2022, Alabama voters approved the statewide amendment. The amendment added 12 crimes for which bail can be denied. Those crimes include kidnapping, domestic violence, human trafficking, arson, robbery, burglary, rape, and sodomy, all in the first degree, sexual torture, terrorism when the specified offense is a Class A felony other than murder, and aggravated child abuse of a child under age 6, and murder. But judges can't automatically deny bail for these crimes. According to Alabama Code Section 1513.3, prosecutors must approve in a pretrial hearing the defendant is a flight risk or a danger to public safety. In October of 2025, a mass shooting in downtown Montgomery left 2 people dead. One suspect was released on bail because his charge wasn't covered under Aniah's law, which is attempted murder. In a statement, Governor Ivey called it a legal loophole and pushed for changes. During the 2025 legislative session, the governor worked with the legislature to pass the Safe Alabama package, which includes Senate Bill 119. The bill would expand Aniah's law to include attempted murder, shooting into an occupied dwelling, and certain firearm possession offenses. Because bail rights are in the state constitution, these changes would require voters to approve another constitutional amendment. So we can verify that Governor Kay Ivey and legislature plans to expand Aniah's law by including attempted murder, shooting into an occupied dwelling, and certain firearm possession offenses as charges to deny bail. The measure would be on the ballot, and the voters next year in November will decide if this becomes law.
And if you have something you want us to verify, text us at 256-382-2692.